Wordlessly, I turn and head down the corridor. Guess someone's a little touchy. Not that I can blame her. If I had a student like me, I'd hate him too. I trot down the stairs to the first floor and stop before a door at the edge of the hallway, bearing the sign J. Ryouta, dorm manager. I rap sharply on the wood 3 times. Mr. Ryouta? What is it? Nuclear war? What? No. Meh, don't feel like opening the door for anything less important. I could open the door myself. Locked it, don't bother. I press my ear against the door, listening keenly. There it is, action-packed orchestral strings, just barely bleeding through the wood. Faint clanging of swords on shields. Are you in the clan war, Mr. Ryouta? Bah! A moment later, and the door's lock clicks open. I slip inside a room, holding back a smile. The office is minimalistic in its furnishings, but fairly welcoming. Warm light encompasses the rooms, highlighting the comfortable chairs arranged around a coffee table that bears a bowl of potato chips. It looks more like the office of a therapist rather than the office of a school dorm manager. In the corner, I spot a comely mahogany desk, on top of which sits Jairu Ryouta in a very dramatic position. I should probably change his voice. Welcome to the Satin Room. Have you brought an offering to appease the Dark Lord? That sounds better, right? Indeed I have. With an equally exaggerated bow, I present the book and note from my teacher. Mr. Ryota's eyebrows scrunch in confusion. The hell is this? I kind of got in trouble earlier for talking back. Instead of detention, the teacher is convinced that I need a more permanent solution. Like death? I can help you with that. She was thinking more along the lines of counseling, I believe. Oh, okay. Well, what the hell is this? He shakes the book emphatically. The curriculum that the teacher recommends for, helping me. Alright, well, I'll put it where it belongs. He probably throws it in the trash, which extracts a laugh from me. No, it's a business. Let me read up on what exactly your teacher wants. His eyes drift over the paper I silently hand to him. Oh boy, isn't this precious. Let me translate. Dear Mr. Ryouta, I'm having trouble subduing a boy who actually has a brain and doesn't care for the inefficiencies of bureaucracy. Sincerely, a woman who has certainly the most boring person in her graduating class. I choke back laughter as he crumples the paper into a ball and lobs it in the trash. By the way, don't tell anyone I said that or I might get fired. And then you'd have to take counseling from Miss Hanazawa. And then where would we be? Consider the NDA signed. Mr. Ryouta reclines easily against his chair, kicking his legs on the table. So how's the apartment? Still in one piece, mostly. Good to hear. And Phil? Phil? The little houseplant, the one I placed on your shelf. Your memory sucks more than mine, kid. Oh, right. I vaguely remember Mr. Ryouta forming a non-attachment to a plant when I moved into my apartment, even to the point where I named him Phil. I think he died. That's a bit odd. I thought he was a fake plant. Nope, looked fake on the outside, I guess, but all real inside. A satisfied smile pulls at Mr. Ryota's lips, and I suddenly realize the metaphor. We're not talking about plants, are we? Your optimism is inspiring, kid. I would have thought your answer would be the contrary. What, people look real on the outside, but they're all fake inside? Something like that. We were talking about plants. How was I supposed to know? Well, you know now. So now that you know, is your answer the same? No. It didn't even need to think about it. It's the truth. People pretend to be genuine on the outside, but inside they're nothing. Mr. Ryouta evaluates me for a moment, but to my surprise, there's no judging in his gaze. You must be a real party pleaser. I'll be here all week. What made you draw such a depressing conclusion? I can tell that his mind's on the fast track to psychoanalysis, childhood trauma, clinical depression, suicidal tendencies. Time to put that to rest, because if anything should be blamed, it should be my 100% natural disdain for humanity. A power of observation, if anything. People like to be strong, confident, independent on the outside. Peel that away, and what do you get? Their heart? Then that heart must be pretty pathetic. Did I ever say otherwise? No, I guess you didn't. Mr. Ryouta eases from the topic and leans back on his chair, drawing a planet from his drawer. Well, if it were up to me, I'd say that you're just like any other surly teenager going through the first throes of senioritis. But paperwork's been signed, and you know how bureaucracy goes. I thought our government was supposed to be more efficient since the national changes. Ha! You assume the mayor actually does anything important. He scrawls something down on his tablet and taps the screen. My phone buzzes gently in my pocket. Your teacher recommended that we meet every day, but honestly, who has time for that? You'll just play it by ear, and you let me know if you ever get the urge to murder someone. It probably means you're due for another checkup. I checked what he sent me, a copy of the spreadsheet that's taped outside his door, revealing his available times. Wow! How do you have this much free time? Life as a dorm manager is just swell, isn't it? I thought that you at least had some kind of job. I'll let you in on a secret. The kids here don't cause much trouble. Not because they're angels, not because they're born, because they're too prissy. They don't want to get their manicured nails dirty with things like graffiti or boots. But they do need someone to cry to when they stub a toe, and the other teachers seem to think that I fit that job description. Actually, it's more likely that they don't want to deal with hormonal brats. So instead of being a helicopter parent, I get to be a bench warmer who just nods and smiles once every few minutes. Like with me? Well, you'll be more interesting than the rest of them, I hope. Yeah, that sounds like the Academy in a nutshell. Half the people are too snobby to be fun, and the other half are too lazy to care. What do you get to hear? Whining about grades? Toxic relationships? Sometimes, but not always. At any rate, I can't exactly complain. It makes my job easy. Well, thank you for your massive contribution to society. You're absolutely welcome. They seem to equal yours. I snort, he chuckles. Yeah, this could have been really painful if I hadn't gotten Mr. Ryouta. Well, as your loving, caring, and awe-inspiring mentor, I can hardly keep you from the beauty that is club recruitment day. Oh no, I'm fine, really. Off you go. Take a selfie and send it to me. Or I'll schedule an appointment tomorrow. But that's, you said, you need to expand your opportunities and broaden your horizons. Go where no man has gone before. But, and most importantly, you need to get out of my office so I can check my plan. That's just sad, Mr. Ryouta. World domination calls. See ya. Well, that's the end of today's video. If you're curious about the lovely voice actress who helped me with this project, her channel is called Life According to X, and you can visit her channel by clicking her face up here. If you like what you heard so far, then please subscribe to my channel to follow the rest of the story. You can also follow me on my Facebook, and of course, please leave a like, comment to the video, and share among your friends. The more activity to my channel, the better.